All right, here we go. I like to see smiles. A lot of people aren't smiling. It's weird. Nice. There we go.
All right, I'll try to smile.
What's up, brother?
How you doing?
Doing good.
I know you face the Chiefs' defense, but it is Patrick Mahomes on the other side. What's it like when you know he's manning the opposing offense, and that means you probably have to put up a lot of points?
Yeah, it's never easy going against Pat. But I would say Pat would say the same. It's not me playing against Pat playing against me. It's our offense having to go against their defense, their offense having to go against our defense. So we prepare for their defense, just like any other defense. Just trying to see how many times we can score, get the ball into the end zone, and at the end of the day, what we're trying to do is try to score one more point than the other team and try to get a win.
And the last time you faced him and the Chiefs, you were a rookie. Is there a way to quantify how much you've grown in 4 years in the NFL?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of things that are different. One being the offensive system that I'm playing in now compared to the offensive system that I had then, and then the supporting cast that I have, and really there's just a lot of things that are different. So, we'll see what goes down this Sunday.
Have you been able to catch up on sleep and how?
No, not yet.
How has the experience been in Frankfurt so far for you?
It's been pretty cool. We've been able to go check the city out. Been able to go to maybe two places to get some drinks, and then also try some food. But for the most part, it's been pretty cool. I got to go golf with a couple guys as well. So.
Hey, Tua, how are you?
Doing good.
How would you describe the opportunity that comes with playing a team like the Chiefs that, like the Dolphins, is 6-2?
I mean, any opportunity for us to play a team that has been to the Super Bowl within the last couple of years or the last year and has won it, I think that's always a great challenge. And for our team to have this opportunity to go against, a Pat Mahomes team, it'll be fun, and it'll give us a chance to see where we're at going into this bye week as a team.
Hi Tua, welcome to Germany.
Thank you.
So hosting NFL games is a big deal for the city of Frankfurt. Do you remember the moment when you first heard you're going to play in Frankfurt, and have you known anything before of the city, about the city?
Didn't know. I can't really remember when I found out we were coming to play in Germany. It was definitely in training camp when I figured out what our schedule was going to be, and then prior to that, I didn't know much. I had the massage lady. I was asking her for a couple of words, and so she gave me, "How are you doing?" And so I think I can say that pretty good, but I don't think so. Yeah, hallo, wie geht's dir? I think that's how you say it. It was good? Does it sound good?
It sounds well.
Perfect, nice, thanks.
What's going on, Tua? How you doing?
Doing good, brother.
I believe 2 years ago when you guys went to UK, was that your first time in Europe?
Yeah, that was my first time in Europe.
Got you. So obviously this is, you're back in the area, or Mike spoke a lot about obviously being like a history major and kind of the appreciation he has for the sport of football, kind of taking him overseas and all the things it's done for him. Can you kind of speak to that as well? Just the opportunity to be on this international stage and kind of the experiences that have come along with being a football player.
Yeah, I would say for me, football has opened up a lot of avenues for me with. Obviously, in America, the status that it gives you, and that it allows you to, do things that others aren't fortunate to do. The money that we make, it puts into perspective a lot of things that, maybe normal, hardworking people don't necessarily make. And so for us to be able to come out here and travel as a team, it gives you that opportunity as well. Not just in the States of traveling, but then, coming outside the States, going to other countries and really expressing what Americans love with American football, and trying to share that with the world and things like that. So football has done a really big job in helping not just me, but a lot of our guys have an experience like this.
And a quick follow-up. I know a couple weeks ago when the Ravens were in UK, Lamar Jackson said he was surprised that he was noticed by people out. By any chance, did anybody notice you and maybe say Tua or point you out?
No. I'm gonna say no to that every time. I think we're able to go out and yeah, no.
But so you weren't noticed, or were you noticed?
No. We're just gonna leave it at that.
Gotcha.
To obviously Tyreek playing his former team here, what has he been like over these past, 15 months or so, compared to what you were expecting, what you knew about him during his first 6-7 years in the league?
I would say I didn't know what to expect. I think as we all look at Tyreek's film, we know one thing is for sure, is that he might be the fastest man alive, as far as, stepping foot on a football field and playing in pads. But outside of that, I think what really surprised me was who he was as a leader, his work ethic, and then how he takes ownership of what is asked of him to do, whether it's in the run game, in the pass game, and things like that. And then it's almost like a trickle-down effect for a lot of the guys in his room. They respect him as a player, as a person, to take advice from him and follow his lead.
Right, so what do you think about traveling to Frankfurt and playing Frankfurt?
I think this is cool. It was a long flight. It was a really long flight. And I think we just need one more day to get adjusted to the sleep schedule. And after that, I think it'll be fun. Coming here and playing on Sunday, I think one of the things that I'm excited for is the fans. I don't know, how many people from Germany watch American football or doesn't. So that's what I would say I'm excited about for the fans. I'd like to know what they'd be cheering for, or, if it's a field goal they cheer for, it's a field goal they cheer for, things like that. And then if they have chants, we'd love to hear them.
Hi, Tua. Is it on? Hi, Tua. How is it for you to play with super fast guys like Tariq, like Jalen, like Raheem?
It feels good. I think any quarterback around the league would marvel at being in the position that I'm in now, having those guys, in the backfield with me. But they definitely help one another in getting each other open. If one guy gets doubled, the other guy's open. If two guys get doubled, then you still have three guys running routes that could possibly get the ball. So, it's fun. Those guys make this offense fun.
Hey, Tua. You already talked about adjusting to the time over here, but you have to adjust twice because the kickoff is very early, especially for the U.S. How do you do that?
Well, I think that's as to the reason why we came so early to Germany. I don't know too much on the science. It's one of those things where we trust our head coach and conversations that he's had with our PR department and people like that, to be able to know that we got to come here to get adjusted, so that hopefully by the ending of the week we're adjusted, and regardless of the time that we're playing, it won't change how we're feeling and things like that. So I think none of that should play a factor towards the end of the week.
And just to follow up on Marcel's question on Tyreek, what's he been like this week as he gets prepared to face his former team?
I think Tyreek's been the same. I haven't seen him trying to do anything more or anything less. He's just been the same Tyreek. Just want to go out there, play football. He loves ball. But he's a competitor, and he just wants to do good. He has competitive greatness.
one last Tyreek question for you. He's obviously been very vocal in support of you from